everyone, welcome back to the Walrus Plays some more Peglin. I'm going to valiantly attempt a second try as playing as the Roundrel to try and achieve the all-for-one achievement where I take no relics other than my basic class relic. Previously, it seemed to work out okay, and then I failed at the final hurdle, which, yeah, that sucked, especially considering the amount of decent orbs I had. I felt like I had a really solid, powerful run. But it did feel like it just wanted to give me a kick in the teeth. So we're going to give it another try. We're definitely going to upgrade the Borlusion generating things. And hopefully we'll get a good amount of them as we progress through this run today. Well, that worked fantastically. We killed everything super quick. And I'm going to upgrade the evasive maneuver orb. And I really want to head to the left, I think. So let's see if... Actually, although there's a lot more monies on the right. Let's see if we can get more red money. Well, it's 3 extra. I prefer more than 3, but it's fine. I'll live. Okie dokie then. Let's go on to the next one. So I'm going to increase our evasion stat. That will be good. And, okay, well, that's 1 dead green slime. Not really a problem there. We're going to hit this one again. We're going to try and aim to get at least 25 money every time we do a level, because I want to get more money. Money is important. Cash is king here. Okie dokie. Now, that's a phrase that normally when I hear that, I always think, yeah, but that means you don't pay VAT. You step. It's an interesting sort of, like, interesting dichotomy of the whole, like, cash being king. Like, I understand the use in still having cash and the importance of not being able to be fully tracked and traced, as some people like to harp on about, but at the same time, you're still carrying a mobile phone. You really think you're going to be that untraceable with that mobile phone in your pocket? Don't be silly. But yeah, that's a thing before I start going off a conspiracy deep dive there. Okie dokie. So I need a little bit more money. No, it's not quite a little bit more money. That's that was a whiff, wasn't it? At least I dodged that one. So let's launch out the old evasive maneuver orb, and that's dead. Glorious. So none of those really tickle my fancy right now. I want things that will improve my. I mean, we could go for the shop actually. Let's go in for the shop and see what other orbs we can get from it, because that'd be pretty good. Because it's cheaper to get them in the shop than it is elsewhere. So. Ooh, that's pretty good. The roundabout and the evasive maneuver, both really useful. The exploitable's quite a tasty bonus. And we're apparently aiming... Oh. No, we're getting the rub orb. And that's one that I've not really used much before. I know I've had it, obviously. It's just a very bouncy ball. Let's see if it does me some favours. We'll soon see, though. Okay, in the shop. That's quite a good one. Let's take that. So we're going to try and upgrade them as much as possible, all the orbs. Because that's really all I can do with this run, is just upgrade the orbs and hope for the best. So yeah. We'll see how well we do, though. Okay. I mean, this one does also do quite a decent amount of damage, the Axolotl Azakrobate. I can't even pronounce that. Okay, so 2 pass through, that's pretty good. I'm going to aim for that. Also, it does target any enemy. That's the other big thing. I've got to remember that. And, well, that is going to kill off one of the plants. Definitely. That's fine. I say, the shooty plants. These ones, not these plants that have legs. And let's see if I can hit that other bomb. Can we? There we go. So that's, well, everything's dead. Bang. Oh, no, I thought I hit 3 bombs. Apparently I didn't, but still the poison damage will do a good chunk of damage there. Not enough to kill it, though, which is not annoying, really, in the grand scheme of things, but it's pinned in place. And bouncy ball. Let's see if we can hit some more money, please. I like money. The pass-through damage isn't really much, but it worked. So what this one will actually get? I mean, it's not terrible, is it? But I'm going to increase this one, because the increasing debuffs that are on the target... That's really the best thing I can probably hope for right now. There we go. Down we trot. Okay, so what's in the question mark? Let's find out. I'm going to use the forge and upgrade a random orb. And I'm going to leave now. Because as much as I'd love to take either of those relics, I literally cannot. But I'll take a little bit of damage just to, you know, make myself a little bit better. Which is pretty good. So, let's have a look-see then. Ugh, plants. They're not the end of the world. They'll deal. They'll deal. And nice refresh. So, that's one dead shooty plant in the way, so that's good. Ah, fiddlesticks and bunkum, isn't it? Okay, we'll refresh. Can we hit the other bomb? There we go. We hit a trigger. So that's not enough to kill anything else. I mean, this is going to kill it. Okay, that hurt. Okay, so I'm going to target the one at the back. There we go. And roll back through. And we've got ourselves 90 damage. That's enough to kill that plant. That's the important bit here. We've got a crit, and that's going to be enough to kill the slime, but is it going to be enough to do anything else? No. I'm going to aim for you, and I'm going to use the rub orb. I mean, it is particularly bouncy, isn't it? It'll do. It's not really the most amazing of all of the orbs out there. Well, that's a dead plant, so that's the important thing, and they're going to crawl forwards, and we hit the refresh, and have we got much money? We've got 51 money, so that's enough to buy an orb and get an upgrade, so we will find out very shortly. So I will take the roundabout, and I'm going to upgrade it. Because stacking increased crit damage is probably the best thing I can do right about now. I'm going to head for the left, actually, because obviously I don't care about the chests. That's not the end of the bloody world on that one. I'm just going to skip the chest, and I'm going to aim to go down the left again, because money is nice. Okay. That's a shame. I can't take it, but, you know, I found it. I've never actually skipped the waterfall. I probably should have done to see what actually happens. I was actually really weirdly hoping for a monster fight. That's what I was actually hoping for, which is unusual for me, because usually I don't want to do that. I want to avoid dealing with extra fights, if I can avoid it. I mean, currently we've got, what, 79 health, so we've got a little bit of damage on our person, which we do need to deal with. Okay, so now they're crawling through, and let's see if we can hit those bombs. No, I can't hit any bombs there. That was... What a whiff of a shot that was. Let's try and aim again. Use the rub orb. We've got a bit good old bouncy there. We've got one bomb lit, one bomb going off. I mean, the guy in front is dead. That's definitely happening. I should probably target this one at the back. That'd be good, wouldn't it? So let's target you. And... I mean, again, it's not going to do a stupid amount. Not unless I trigger both the bombs. No. Oh, of course, we got no debuffs on it, so it's not really the end of the world there. So 2 poison. Crit attack is fired from backwards. So let's... I mean, we might be able to get this to actually hit a crit, which will obviously do a lot more damage. And we did hit the crit, so it hits the back, and now it's dead. Lovely. And then let's see if we can get anything else out of this one. We've got a refresh. I think that's something. We're going to get some evasion, which is good. Not much else is really going on with this one. Meh. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's a shame that I wasn't able to hit the... hit the bomb. That would have been nice. Okay, we're going to go stack up a bunch more evasion again. And dead. Ooh, double spinification. So that'll be pretty damn good, I think. So we're going to upgrade this one. And it also pierces an enemy. So that's pretty good. Oh, man, I really want one of those relics, but I can't take it. I'm not allowed. It's just not happening. Let's see. Hit some money. And there we go. Drop through. Which, again, it's fine. I'm feeling like the first area. That's fine. Super easy. Second area, like the castles, a little bit more tricky, but it's not, like, impossible to deal with. 36, 38, 30, 42, 46, nearly 50, nearly, but not enough. Okay, well, it's dead, because poison damage. I'm going to target you, because your face offends me. And we whiffed that one, didn't do enough damage. We do have 22 evasion now, so that is at least good there. And I really need to upgrade some of these pebbles, I think. There we go, that's another rock in the face. Beautiful stuff. I'm going to aim for you with this one. That's not enough money. 40's good, but not enough damage overall. So let's aim for that. Oh, there we go. So we're going to probably clip this one in. No, we're not actually going to clip the one in front. I'm surprised. Okay, not the end of the world. Still worked. Oh, goodness. Okay, one bomb's going off. So, well, the guy in front's dead. That did beautifully. And now it's dead. Because, yes, back, be gone. So, I'm going to take the evasive maneuver orb, and I'm going to upgrade it again. So, I've now got 2 evasive maneuver orbs, one at level 3 and one at level 2. So, that should give me a decent way of stacking the old evasion right now. So, let's give it a damn good go. I'm going to reach into the nook, and I get a bramble level 1. It's not amazing, but it's something. So, let's see what we can achieve here. Not much, apparently. Oh, actually, no, I lied. That is actually pretty good. That's a nice chunk of damage. The bramble is an interesting one, because, of course, it's quite a hitty orb if you hit a crit, which I didn't. But we can apply bramble and slow down our targets for a turn or 2. That was pretty dumb of me on the double-double, because it's not upgraded yet, so it doesn't actually do a decent amount of damage, which is a real shame. Rubble. Let's see if you can do... Nope. No, I whiffed that one. Well, at least the bramble held it in place. I wanted to say kept it and held it at the same time, but just brain couldn't quite decide which word to use, so I flubbed it royally, which is a kind of a given for me, isn't it? Okie dokie, 96 damage, that's pretty good. And we're also stacking some blind on it, so that's good. 59 cash. Okay, the evasion's stacking a little bit more there, 39. So, I want to hit a crit here. Can we manage it? No, we can't. That's a shame, but that's still increasing the exploitable damage, so if we do hit a crit, this will do a lot more damage. And the other thing is, this will hit the debuffs, and that will get really good now. Bonk. So now we've got 12 on the old, what's it called? Thing exploitable. So that does increase it quite dramatically. And the same again. Let's, oh, this is going to be savage, isn't it? So that's going to nearly, what, 150% increase? Yeah, it's dead. Cool. So, ooh, that's quite a good one. Let's take that one. And we're going to upgrade that one. And that's all we can do for this one. We're going to skip that, get 50 extra money. And we're going to upgrade some more orbs on the next floor. So, here we go to our next fight. So, here we go. Now. Okay, so we're fighting the painter, so that's an interesting one. I want to head to the left by the looks of things. So, let's see how much damage we can crack out here. Not enough. Not even remotely enough. That hurt. Because those guys just hurt. I mean, they hit for 10, so it's gonna... It's an uncomfortable amount of damage, I think is the nicest way of putting it. And we've hit a crit, so that's at least some damage. This one's not going to do quite as good as I'd really like. I need to upgrade it, in fairness. But I have increased poison on the target, so it's dead. Let's aim for over here. We need to do 20 damage. Well, we've done 20 damage, and we've dropped a bomb on them, so that's going to just remove them all. Excellent stuff. Bang, and the last guy turns up. Does he take 120 damage? Yes, he does. Okay, so let's upgrade some orbs. I'm going to take an upgrade on the double-double. That actually gives it some damage, and we're going to take some... Go for the ice circle, and we might as well do one more. Let's upgrade the bramble. So, to the left. Yep. There we go. To the left. I know, it's a pain in the posterior, but it worked. Hokey cokey. I'm going to switch to the bramble. And I'm going to aim to hit the crit if I can. There we go. That worked. And can we hit some more damage on that? No. Well, we did trigger a bomb. So it's 200 damage. 203. Sorry. Get it right, Walrus. Now, this evasive maneuver orb here should probably kill off the target if we can hit another couple of times. Well, that's a bomb going off, so that's enough. And slice. And here comes 44 evasion, which is just enough. That was good, because it meant that I didn't die. That's why it's just enough. The exacerbate would have been lovely if there'd been something on the target, but there wasn't at all. I do really need to upgrade this one, the rubble. It's the one I'm kind of neglecting, because it only does the same damage as a basic pebble, but it is a little bit more tricky, because it doesn't roll and slide like the other ones, which isn't helpful. Okay, let's see if we can hit that crit. There we go. And it doesn't really matter about hitting the crit, because it doesn't matter if it's hitting from the back. Bonk. And they go for the ice circle. This will do well, because this increases darkness on the target, so it is hard for them to hit me back. I'm going to take the Spinification Sting, because actually I want to start stacking poison damage, because that would be really good. And there we go. Drop through. Next. Okay, so we've got a chest, and we're going to skip it, because we can't have it. I'm going to head to the left again. There we go. I was thinking, I was like, I'm going to head to the left. I'm going to duplicate all the orbs. I mean, what have I got in the inventory now? It says what? One level 2, one level 3 of the evasive maneuver orb. I mean, we've got a decent selection there. I'm going to try and just run away, because I don't want to sacrifice the pebbles. Even though I know they're not the greatest thing in the world. If I get an Orbalisk, though, that's what I need. Because I always need more Orbalisks. Because Orbalisks are great. Because they just do so much damage. And, of course, they rely on the pebbles. And if I can upgrade the pebbles, then get the Orbalisk update, then that'd be devastating. Right, so we're going to be using the go for the ice circle for this one. So we've hit the crit. So this will pierce through all enemies, and that's the important bit here. Now, it's only 80 damage, but it's 4 darkness that's been applied to everything. So we are taking a good chunk of damage, though. So let's try again. Are we going to hit the refresh, or are we going to hit the crit? Either would be good. No, unfortunately not. That's a bit of a shame. Well, 2 bombs, though. That does get rid of a good chunk of the enemies. And the piercing damage does this in. So we're going to take a heal, which is not really what I wanted to do. I actually wanted to... that was annoying. I would rather have upgraded something, but I do need to take my health into consideration and be sensible about it. Can I stop whiffing that, please? That hurt. So I did take a bunch of damage. That was annoying. That was very rude. Righty. I'm going to upgrade all the pebbles. I said about wanting the thing that could give me upgrade to all pebbles. That's pretty damn useful. If I can get the Orbalisk upgrade now, then, oh, that'd be so good. Because they'll feed off of each other and just get so much better. Okay. I'm going to accept the bribe and sneak away and skip, because, again, I don't really want to take... I want to take it, but I can't. Makes me so sad. So we're going to skip that and move on, and then we're going to head to the left. I think that seems to be the most sensible option right now. Hopefully we've got a fight on one of these two, and then we'll go to the shop. I mean... yeah, let's give it a go. So we've run out of gold, but we do have the golden orb, which is an interesting orb anyway, the best sense. Yes, I forgot all my pebbles are level 2 now, so this could actually be quite interesting. If I can trigger both the bombs, there we go. So that's going to destroy both of the portraits, which does mean we do stack a bunch of poison on ourselves, which is a little annoying. I do need to get through this, though. Bonk. Okay, so we broke his shield. And I'm going to target you, because I don't like those wizards. Those damn white mages, man, they give heal and do damage. It's just annoying. And, well, I say white mages sort of thing. I spent a bit of today just mucking about. I'm currently writing a campaign for D&D. And I was just playing through going, now how mean do I want to be to some of the the players in this? Because it's not started yet, this campaign. It's currently in the pre-game stages of people signing up to play in it. And it's one through my friend's Discord channel. So it's people that so this is the one who's the professional DM. So this is a bunch of people who play on with her, and very much she's like, yeah, no, go for it. Just invite people in, because they'll definitely want to play more with you. And it's going to be interesting for me because... Oh, yeah, I'll take the toilet trouble. Yes, please. Because I do want to make the fights challenging. And some of the boss fights, essentially, I tend to roll an actual character to base the boss fight off of. And then kind of play around with it. So one of the things I've done in the past is I've got like... because most of the NPCs as well, I'll also write them as a character sheet because it's just it helps me understand a bit better. In case I've played against enough players who do dumb stuff like going, I'm going to attack the shopkeeper. Are you sure about that? And yeah, okay, the shopkeeper usually dies. Because they're like level 1. They're not great. They just die like a terrible, terrible, terrible person. And then I try and make the party feel guilty about it, because as they bloody should do. Don't kill the shopkeepers, they're there for a reason, man. But then again, people do some funny things. I'll never quite understand, like, the murder hobo approach. Like, even when I play games like Fallout and stuff, I don't tend to full-on murder hobo. I think the only game I tend to, like, do actually do full-on murder hobo is sometimes when I play Skyrim. Because I think it's funny. But at the same time, only on occasion. It's not a regular occurrence. Because I don't want to just, like, absolutely mull at everybody that exists. Because that doesn't feel like a sensible plan at the best of times. Okay, let's see how much piercing damage this will do. Not much. Okay, so this one will be interesting. Because every 3 becomes a gold and 1 is added. So... Oh yeah, it does no damage. Damn it! Forgot about that. Oop-the-doodle. So let's see if we can stack some out evasion. That'll be good. So she's got 12 stacks of exploitable. So we'll do 120% increased damage, which is good. Now, spinification stings. That's good. I need to hit a crit. Can we manage a crit today? There we go. Slice. There we go. I have 5 poison. It'll go down to 4 because, of course, it's the end of the round. Then we'll double it with the double-double. And that's also very good. And we hit a crit. So again, not much, but it's an extra amount. So she can take 100 damage at the end of the round. I'm also very, very low on health. I hate to admit it. I have a horrible feeling I'm going to die on this run. I don't think I'm going to be able to succeed in it. And that doesn't fill me with much confidence, as I'm sure you can imagine. Oh, no! Oh, I'm not doing much damage at all. Dear, oh dear. Okay. I've just got to hope that I can reduce her damage overall. But the trouble is, if I destroy the paintings, which are going to... It's going to have to happen. I have to destroy the paintings because they're stopping me from hitting. But I don't think it's going to go well. Ah, that was a bad shot. Okay, 16... Oh, I need to destroy the paintings. Oh, no. I mean, the dodge effect was good. But I don't know how well this is going to... Oh, that was a bad shot. Yeah, because they're now going to start pelting me for 2 damage each. And my evasion is not going to be enough here, unfortunately. So I've triggered the bomb. That's not enough. Okay, I've got 2 evasive maneuvers coming up next. Oh, they do 4 damage. Oh, okay. I thought they only did 2. I'm in so much death coming my way. Yeah, unless I hit a crit. Oh, I don't like how this is going. Okay, 120. Oh, that's still not enough. 441. Oh, no. Game over. Damn, man. I'm going to have to try again with the Roundrel. I think they're the closest way of actually achieving this. So, if you did enjoy, please do like, share, and subscribe. If you have done this achievement, please do let me know how you've managed it. Because it might just be that I've got a bad selection of orbs. Or maybe I'm just doing terribly. But it would be good to know. So, hopefully, as I said, you enjoyed. And hopefully I'll catch you again the next time the Walrus plays some Peglin.